In this session, we will look at the Lasso selection capabilities for maps. In Discover, there are two Lasso buttons, one for Select and one for Zoom. By right-clicking on the Zoom Lasso button in the toolbox, we can see that you get different options, with actions on the top and Lasso shapes on the bottom. Let's choose to use the focus action with the square lasso. This will filter out locations outside the selection area and zoom in at the same time. We can now see states and counties that are not selected in the element trees. If I right-click again and choose to select with a circular lasso with zoom, you'll see that the map visual zooms into locations within the circle, but without filtering the elements. Left-clicking on the lasso remembers my last settings and repeats the circle lasso selection again. Next, we're going to use the freeform lasso with classification without zooming. So we'll draw a freeform shape on the map and then classify all the locations inside and outside of the selection area. A new attribute is created and colors the locations, which we can then also use for filtering. Here, we can view the ins and then we can see the outs. In Present, we have the same functionality with a few more added capabilities. First, the two lasso buttons appear at the top. Let's right-click on the zoom button and choose to focus and interact with a rectangular lasso. In doing so, we're going to focus on all the locations in the continental United States only, and also inject those locations as filters into our manufacturer's analysis on the right. Using the Select lasso with circular interactions, we can select locations within the circle and use them to filter the manufacturer grid without filtering out the other locations on the map, and we can repeat this over and over. Next, we'll choose to focus and interact using the square lasso without zooming in. And last, let's zoom in with the circular lasso, focusing on the selection and injecting those items again into the side analysis.